Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math, and today we're learning about relative extrema.
Minute Math, when you need help you use Minute Math.
We're given this problem right here, y equals a 2x minus 8 to the 2/3 power, and we have to find the points of relative minimum and maxima. Well, we first need to find the derivative here. So to find my derivative, I take f prime of x here and call it that. Use our power rule and chain rule. 2/3 comes down. We have a 2x minus 8 here. To subtract the exponent by 1, so we have a negative 1/3 in the exponent now. And the derivative of the inside is just a 2. Simplifying this out some, f prime of x here. 2 times 2 is a 4. Over 3 is in the denominator, and then the negative 1/3 power is a positive 1/3 power in the denominator, and that's the third root of 2x minus 8. Okay, now from here we want to find our critical points, and that actually happens when our denominator is going to be equal to 0. And so to do that, we set our denominator 3, third root of a 2x minus 8, we set it equal to 0. That's purely because there's no variable in the numerator, so we don't really worry about that. Divide both sides by 3, and we have the third root here of 2x minus 8 equals 0. Cube both sides, get rid of that third root. Third power of 0 is just 0. So you have 2x minus 8 equals 0. Add an 8 to both sides, 2x equals a positive 8. Divide both sides by 2, and x equals 8 divided by 2, which is a 4. So we have only one value here at x equals 4. We need to test around it. So we do our first derivative test around x equals 4. And so we have to pick a value that's less than 4 and plug it into our derivative and see what comes out. I picked 0 because I always like using 0, and f prime of 0 came out to be a negative 2/3. I just care that it's negative and we're decreasing on that interval. Now a value that's larger than 4, I picked 5, so f prime of 5 here. Plugged 5 into my derivative and I got a 1.0583. I just care that it's positive, and so we're increasing there. So if we're decreasing and then we're increasing, we have a relative minimum going on there. So we can label this out. We have a relative min. At the x value is 4, and its coordinate point we're going to need to find, we plug 4 into our original function here, and we get a y value of 0. Our relative maximum, we don't have any, so we say no relative maxima right there. And so again, our final answer here is we have a relative minimum at 4, 0, and a relative maxima at, well, nowhere. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video. This helps us make more free math lessons for you and for everyone else. So as always, thanks for watching.
Minute Math, when you need help you use Minute Math.